Hello and good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. In this day and age of the internet and worldwide connectivity, it is amazing where you can find your contacts and your audience. So today is Friday, the 31st of March 2023. We have survived a quite turbulent quarter where the expectations of investors and the population in general was gyrating between very pessimistic and then suddenly a bit euphoric. The banking crisis is not over. Remember 2008, 2009, it was smoldering for quite a while, and there were periods of optimism that lasted sometimes quite a few months, and then suddenly there was another negative event that upset the apple cart. Today, I want to talk about a few different items. I also want to change the format of my videos. I want to have it a bit more relaxed, basically a bit more like sitting together with friends in a nice coffee shop in Vienna and discuss the matters of the day. As you can guess from my accent, I'm from the Germanic part of the world, from Austria to be exact, and that's why I bring the subject of coffee table and coffee chat, because that is quite an important part of our world. Not too unlike the Italians and the French that also have their particular coffee cultures. Now, what are we going to discuss today? First of all, Credit Suisse has been bought by UBS, and this is quite a dramatic event because given the size of both institutions, quite a few of you might be a customer of one or the other bank. I would say don't be nervous. I don't think too much will be changed for you on a day-to-day basis. The only thing that is relevant to a customer of a private bank or a fund manager is the performance, apart from the safety of the money and the investments. Now, the safety aspect should not be problematic with either of these two giant institutions. The performance, however, will it really change much? I think, given the amount of different asset managers and relationship managers, as they're really called, I don't think you have hopes that are too high. The law of the averages will pull your performance down to a level that is just enough to keep you happy. The costs are not going to go down. I don't think that a merger of the two banks will lead to cost savings that will benefit the clients. And from that aspect, as I said, see and wait and let yourself be surprised by the communication avalanche that I'm sure will come out of both banks. The other subject is quite often the discussion about the end of the dollar. This is a discussion that is going on for decades, and in all likelihood, in my opinion, it will continue for the next 1 or 2 decades. As you know, currency is a very important aspect of your performance. The selection of the right currency is as much a factor in performance as the right asset allocation, of which the selection of the currency obviously is an important sub-element. Ideally, you would be in a strong currency and avoid the weak currencies. The question is only which currency to pick. Selecting currencies is a very difficult game. And at the moment, I would say we are in a sort of equilibrium. And one thing is important, however, stay away from the Chinese yuan. A lot of analysts and economists talk up the prospects of the yuan. And of course, given the size of the economy in China, it is going to play an important role in the economies and the investment world in the future. But at the moment, it is a currency that is strictly controlled. You can even say it's manipulated to a large extent. Buying a yuan deposit can also create problems if there ever is a flare up in a military confrontation between Western powers and China. We have seen that with the ruble, where a lot of investors basically got stuck in investments that they now cannot sell, and their money is basically locked away for quite a long time. Given the size of the Chinese financial markets, this problem could be even more relevant if substantial amounts of currency investments are made in the yuan. So keep in mind, we are not giving specific investment advice. We are just there to help the investors with substantial funds to keep an eye on the cost of money management that they are charged, also risk management and performance comparison to the various benchmarks that should be employed before you mandate some fund manager with an investment program. Hit the like button and also subscribe to spread our message to a wider audience. And I'll speak to you again next week on Friday. I'll start a weekly Friday session. And if there's any questions that you want me to answer, please write them in the comments or send me an email.